What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new video. And today, we got some breaking news related to the 2024 elections. Not the 2024 presidential election, but a critical governorship could be flipping in 2024. No, not North Carolina, the state of New Hampshire, and not towards Republicans. Incumbent Republican governor of the state of New Hampshire, Sununu, is quote-unquote not leaning towards running for governor again. The governor with a 60% approval rating, he's only been there for like 8 years. It sounds like he ain't gonna run for re-election. You know how frustrating this is to me? Hey, look, a couple years ago, I was a fan of Sununu. Because a couple years ago, before 2020, he was a good governor. He was absolutely an effective governor. He got shit done, even without a majority. He did his job, and sure, he wasn't the most conservative guy in the world, but I can live with it. It's New Hampshire. They're more libertarian than conservative. But ever since 2020, when, mind you, after 2020, he got a majority. He's went off the frickin' rails. He's become one of the most inefficient, useless governors in the Republican Party. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below. Guys, go follow Real American Politics on Twitter. It is a great Twitter account everyone should follow. Of course, follow the Rumble page down below for exclusive content. And of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $3 a month, you can join Real American, which is a phenomenal deal, as it helps support the daily content we all know and love. If you love the daily content, well, this is the best way to support it. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright, everybody, let's get into this. So, Sununu just passed on running for president. Yeah, this clown was about to run for president. Alright? Make this make sense. So he's not running for president. In spite of him, he was going to announce. We know that. But then the polling spooked him off because Trump was killing him in his own state. Either way, Sununu was probably going to run for president. Alright? Make this make sense. So, a term for president's 4 years. And 2024 to 2028. And let's say he wins re-election. That's 8 years. That's 2024 to 2032. Well, you want to hear the hypocrisy of this guy? You scroll down here. And right here. Could I win again? Of course. But it's public service. It's someone else needs to kind of take the mantle. I've got kids to put through college and all that sort of thing. What? So you're telling me you were considering running for president, which would have been 8 years of your life taken away, but you're not going to run for re-election for 2 years? Because you want to put your kids through college? Do you understand my issue with this? Do you? First, he didn't run in 2022 after saying, for the Senate seat, after saying, oh no, I can't go to Washington. I don't want to. All right, I want to represent New Hampshire and all that nonsense. Which, by the way, he would have won. Would he been the best senator? No. I would rather have him as a senator than the current bozo. That's for damn certain. But even then, okay, fine. He didn't run for the Senate seat. He shafted us in redistricting. He gave Democrats 2 House seats. We could have got 1. You could have made a fair map that was actually Republican. You could have given us 1 Republican seat. Nope, he didn't. And then the icing on top of this crap. He is not running for re-election because he wants to spend time with his family. All right? And after saying he doesn't want to go to Washington, but then he considered running for president, which could take upwards of 8 years of his life away. What? Do people understand how delusional he sounds right now? Sununu, blink twice if you're being forced against your will. I don't know what the hell's happening. So he would rather spend 8 years as president, but he wouldn't spend 2 more years as governor because he wants to spend time with his family. I mean, what am I supposed to say? What am I? And he hasn't been in office that long. He makes it sound like he's been there for 50 years. He's been there for 8. In one of the smaller states in the country, in New Hampshire. Right? Because every 2 years there's an election, you know? But it's like, dude, you gotta be freaking kidding me right now. So, it's whatever. And he's been absolutely terrible as of late. Before 2020, he didn't have a majority in the state legislature. After 2020, he did. And guess what? His policy got more liberal. He's been one of the most useless, inefficient Republicans in the country. Think about that. Before he had the majority, he was kind of effective. After, he's been absolutely terrible. I mean, what is passed of note with Chris Sununu as with a Senate majority or a majority in the state legislature that's Republican? Name one thing. Guess what? Nothing. Nothing of note that was good passed. Most governors would die for the majority that he had. It just, Joe Lombardo would die for that. I know Lombardo's been awful lately, but still. You had the majority and you blew it. And we're probably going to lose a majority in 2024. So this guy lectures us about winning. But the one guy that's won the governorship over and over again, he's bailing on the party. Which could single-handedly flip the state legislature in 2024. Good job. Absolutely good job. Now, as for who will run for the governorship, I'm hearing a couple other things here and there. You know, former Republican candidate, Burns of New Hampshire 2nd, he's probably going to run. But I do support former Senate President Chuck Morse. I support him for the Senate seat last year, and I was proven right. Chuck Morse, he was perfect on the issues when it came to what mattered, government reform. That was his bread and butter. And Republicans should have picked him. Instead, they went Don Bolduc and didn't go too well. Morse would have made it very close. Absolutely. But it's a complete mess that we're even in this situation in one more critical elections, mind you, that Sununu is going to bail on the party just like that. After considering running for president. What is wrong with you? Is something missing your head, sir? I don't know what you could call this. Delusional? Who knows? Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.